Hello everyone, welcome back to Jikook News. Imagine this. Jungkook steps forward with an aura of elegance, dressed in clean white paired with deep brown. Every fold of his jacket seems to tell a story of perseverance, artistry, and precision, until your eyes are inevitably drawn to one detail that cannot be ignored: his hand. The prominent J and M tattoos are more than ink on skin. They symbolize an eternal bond that needs no explanation. In a world filled with dazzling lights, cameras, and global attention, one story remains steadfast: the connection between Jungkook and Jimin. Their closeness is visible in every glance, every gesture, even in the simplest smile. Dressed in white and deep brown, Jungkook radiates not only elegance but also an intensity that is impossible to overlook. Every line of his suit and every detail of his appearance reflects precision, passion, and artistry, perfectly aligned with his role as a global ambassador for Hublet, a brand that celebrates the fusion of time and art. He stands not only as a fashion icon, but also as a symbol of dedication, perseverance, and grace. Yet beyond the gleaming metal, the flawless timepiece, and the bright spotlight, one detail continues to draw attention: that hand. The J and M tattoos stand out deliberately, as if time itself highlights them. Among all his tattoos, symbols of growth, youth, dreams, and identity. This one captures attention first because it carries a story that feels deeply personal. Jungkook never hides it. Instead, it becomes clearer and more visible as his career progresses, silently declaring that some things never change and some bonds never fade. As Jungkook stands confidently on the global stage while BTS prepares for a reunion and a new chapter, one truth remains: some connections endure, like that tattoo, like Jimin, like memories that time cannot erase. However, the current situation surrounding Jimin and Jungkook has also brought misunderstanding and injustice. Misinformation spreads quickly, with edited videos and manipulated narratives attempting to create confusion. In one instance, a fan reportedly pretended to be a journalist, yet some people twisted the story further, claiming harmful intentions and fueling unnecessary controversy. Words were distorted, situations exaggerated, and narratives manipulated, often portraying others as victims while unfairly framing Jimin negatively. In reality, the situation was far simpler than the rumors suggested. The relationship between Jungkook and Jimin has developed naturally since their early days in BTS. Their bond goes beyond ordinary friendship. Jungkook has long expressed admiration for Jimin as a mentor and guide, someone who supported him both professionally and personally. In return, Jimin has often shown care and attentiveness toward Jungkook, acting as a steady presence by his side. Their public and private interactions consistently reveal genuine warmth and mutual respect. Unlike relationships constructed through edited clips or forced narratives, their closeness does not require manipulation to appear real. It is visible in their stage collaborations, relaxed off-stage moments, shared laughter, and the way they naturally seek each other's comfort during challenging times. It is disheartening when individuals claim to support all members of BTS yet contribute to division through false stories and misleading edits. Rumors only create confusion among fans and overshadow the authenticity of their long-standing bond. From their trainee days to becoming global superstars, Jungkook and Jimin have shared laughter, tears, struggles, and success. Their movements align effortlessly in dance. Their laughter blends naturally, and their concern for one another is evident without the need for explanation. Deep friendship is not something to criticize. It is something to celebrate. Ultimately, behind the glittering stages, the luxury brand partnerships, and even the tattoos that capture attention, one thing remains genuine: the closeness between Jungkook and Jimin is not built on rumors or dramatization. It has grown steadily over time through shared experiences and unwavering support. As fans, the role is not to divide but to appreciate and respect the sincerity of their bond. Some relationships need no labels, no grand declarations, only quiet understanding and heartfelt connection. And no matter how wide the world spins, some names and memories will always remain close to the heart. As time moves forward, both Jungkook and Jimin continue to grow, not only as global artists but as individuals navigating fame, responsibility, and personal evolution. Growth naturally brings change, new experiences, and new challenges. Yet what makes their story compelling is not the absence of change, but the consistency of their support for one another through every phase. In an industry where relationships are often tested by distance, schedules, and public scrutiny, their quiet understanding remains steady. As members of BTS prepare for a new chapter together, fans around the world anticipate not just music, but the dynamic that has always defined the group's heart. Within that dynamic, the synergy between Jungkook and Jimin has long stood out, not because it is loud or performative, but because it feels instinctive. On stage, their harmonies blend with emotional precision. In choreography, their movements mirror each other with effortless synchronization. Off-stage, subtle gestures, a reassuring glance, shared laughter, a comforting touch speak volumes without demanding attention. It is important to remember that what audiences see is only a fraction of a much larger reality. Years of training, shared dorm rooms, long nights in studios, and countless performances have created bonds forged through both pressure and triumph. From their earliest trainee days to stadium tours across continents, they have witnessed each other's vulnerabilities and strengths. That kind of shared history cannot be fabricated or edited into existence. It is built slowly, authentically, over time. The conversation surrounding them often becomes louder than the truth itself. Social media accelerates speculation, and narratives can shift within hours. But beyond trending topics and viral clips lies a simpler reality. Two artists who have grown up side by side, learning, stumbling, succeeding, and maturing together. Their connection does not need dramatic framing to feel meaningful. It exists in consistency, the way they naturally gravitate toward each other in group settings, the comfort visible in unscripted moments, and the mutual respect expressed in interviews over the years. As the spotlight continues to follow their individual and collective paths, one thing remains clear: authenticity cannot be manufactured. Whether through music releases, global ambassador roles, or future group activities, what resonates most deeply with fans is sincerity. Jungkook's quiet gestures and Jimin's attentive presence are part of a larger story about loyalty, trust, and shared dreams.